Just literally in the nature, tall trees everywhere. People just don't go there as much, so.
The Wilderness Lodge is one of those Magic Kingdom resorts. Getting to go to Disney during the Christmas season.
It's a Magic Kingdom area resort, but you're not on the monorail. Hi guys, it's Allison and Brandon here with Fly Kite Vacations. We love to travel to Disney and share our adventures with you guys, and we also love to plan Disney vacations for families. We have 4 little kids that range from age 1 to 10, and we love to talk to you all about going to Disney and going to Disney with a big family and some tips and tricks we've learned over the years. So today on this video, we are excited to give you a little bit of a resort review, hoping that this will help you kind of plan out your next Disney vacation or maybe decide if it's the right resort for you. So we're going to be talking about the Wilderness Lodge.
The Wilderness Lodge is one of those Magic Kingdom resorts, and it's a very grand building, a very grand resort, and it's kind of modeled after the national parks out west, the Northwest and the Native American flavors there. It is just a beautiful, we think, a beautiful resort, and the price ranges kind of run from about $400 to $1,000 on your night, depending on what type of room you are looking for or the room that you book.
And the time of year.
And the time of year that you get there. With this resort, we like to tell you just a couple of things or 3 things that we thought were great about it, what we really enjoyed about it. And the first one, I don't know how I wind up with this one again, is food. Their quick service we thought was great. The place where you grab the food and the seating is kind of small, but they do have some outdoor seating, which was pretty nice. Mm-hmm. The Roaring Fork, is that correct?
Yeah, Roaring Fork.
Good food, and we got the banana bread.
Oh yeah.
It was so delicious.
Definitely get the banana bread there.
They have the Whispering Canyon, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
As a table service, it's kind of a raucous family style food, and it is sounds like a lot of fun.
They also have Storybook.
That's it. Dining
at Artist Point, I think is the name of it. We'll put the names maybe like down here so you guys can actually see.
Storybook Dining, Artist Point. Oh, yeah. This is the
character dining.
Character dining with Snow White, Dopey and Grumpy, and then you get to meet the Evil Queen, mm-hmm. Which is interesting food, and but it is a really neat experience, and the restaurant itself is very beautiful.
Yeah, we actually have a video on that. We can link that below if you're looking at that as an option. And don't forget about the
oh my gosh, the Geyser Point.
Geyser Point, yeah.
The Geyser Point is the poolside restaurant bar. Views of Bay Lake, and it is just a really good food, really cool mm-hmm. atmosphere too. I forgot about that. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So yeah, definitely good food choices. Lots of choices.
Lots of choices.
There, and
yes.
Good food.
All good.
Mm-hmm. I think that another thing we really liked and enjoyed about this resort was just how relaxing it was. it has like these running waterfalls and these like mountain landscapes. And you'll notice this at all the Disney resorts, but the theming, they plant like plants that you would find in, out west, so you have like those like wildflowers and things like that, and just very, very pretty. You are kind of surrounded, you're on the lake, kind of sort of, is it Bay Lake? Okay, so you're on the Bay Lake, and actually you're starting to see the new resort, the lake house kind of resort, but that's kind of right across from you, and then Wilderness Lodge is kind of or Fort Wilderness is on the other side, but just that, and then there's all these...
In the nature.
Yeah, just the nature.
In
You're
the
just
nature.
that's a good way to describe it. You're just literally in the nature, tall trees everywhere. You do not feel like you're in Orlando, Florida, or Central Florida. Yeah, so that's just one thing we really enjoyed about it. And just like a little side note, the part of that relaxing feel is there's not a lot of foot traffic at this resort. It's a Magic Kingdom area resort, but you're not on the monorail. So people don't just, pop over to this resort as much as they do Contemporary and Polynesian and, Grand Floridian, because it's a little more, honestly, it's not that much longer to get to, but people just don't go there as much. So
Tougher to get to.
Yeah, so there's less foot traffic, and it's a little more of a more intimate like feel, I think, there.
And piggybacking off of that, the third thing we liked was the proximity to Magic Kingdom. While it's not on the monorail, there are a couple of neat or quick access points from the resort. You can, of course, use the bus system, and then there's a boat transportation from there, and it's pretty quick, and it's a pretty nice little ride over to Magic Kingdom.
It's like
again.
6, I think we timed it, it was like 6 minutes.
It's very quick, and not a lot of people using it, so it was easy to hop on, not have to wait for a boat. The bus system's a little squirrely sometimes. It can be, depending on where you're going.
Yeah, they share it with the Contemporary, like that. So you might have to stop off at the Contemporary. I want to say that they pick up Wilderness Lodge first. Is that right?
Yes.
And then they go pick up Contemporary. But on the way back,
drop off.
You get dropped off first. Is that right? Or am I thinking opposite?
I think it's opposite. I can't remember.
Maybe we'll look that up and let you know.
Put it down below.
Yes, we'll put it down below. So check, look out for that. But either way, the bus to, Magic Kingdom, 6 minutes. Super quick.
And the other resorts aren't too bad. I think the only problem we had is we did the character dining to Storybook. But then getting the bus back from there was a little tough, back to a different place. So just depends on where you need to go.
Yeah. So now we're going to share 3 things that we didn't like. And this was actually really hard because we liked so much about this resort, and none of these things would be deal breakers by any means and prevent us from going back there again. But just so you have the downside of what we thought. And the first thing was while the lobby is beautiful and like peaceful and gorgeous, they do have over at Whispering Canyon, it's like a little more It can be a little loud. There's a whole little
Rocks.
catch-up thing that they do over there, which is really fun.
Ask for ketchup, they bring you every.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it just can kind of get a little loud and rowdy when they do some of the things over in that restaurant. And that restaurant is like open to the lobby, so there's no, there's no like, it's not tucked away like Storybook is, kind of in the side, so it's just kind of open. So that was kind of one thing that could be considered a negative.
And again, it was kind of hard to choose the negatives, but the second thing we thought was a little, I guess, didn't meet the mark for a deluxe resort would be the water slide. The pool is really nice, and I liked it a lot. It was the stream goes down to or feeds into the pool, which is kind of a neat little thing, but the water slide was a tad small. There's only one little water slide, and it was teeny tiny. Again, not a deal breaker, but other...
Not teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny? Okay, well, smaller.
It was smaller than some of the other ones, though.
Okay.
It wasn't like a kiddie one, like that. They do have those like little toddler ones that's
Gotcha.
like super short, but it was still. You're right. It was still small.
Small and just one.
Yeah. We're like reaching for all of these because we loved this resort so much, but the room styles are more like a rustic kind of feel, I think. We stayed in we got blessed beyond measure and were able to stay at the club level. They gave us a club level room, which we did not reserve, but that was such a surprise for us. We do have a video if you're interested in club level at Wilderness Lodge, and we'll link that one too. But we stayed in a king bed on the club level room. So I mean, they're all kind of the same style, and they're pretty and they're clean, and but it is that like more rustic cabiny type feel. It's not as luxurious as like the Grand Floridian or some other deluxe resorts. So that is, could be
Still nice.
Yeah, it's still nice, and
Yeah.
like I said, this would not prevent us from ever going back there. We liked it, but particularly the room we stayed in, it's more rustic, and that's just the style. So if that's like a style you don't enjoy, and you're going deluxe and you want that, fancy, like, luxurious feel, it might not be, considered a positive for you if you don't like that style. Again, we're reaching here.
Absolutely. Finally, for the Wilderness Lodge, we would like to share just 3 reasons we think this might be a good choice for you and your family, why this particular resort will be good for you guys. And the first one is how close it is to Magic Kingdom. It is not quite the price point as the other 3 that are on the monorail. Still kind of up there, but it is a little bit more affordable, and it's really close to the Magic Kingdom. You can hop the boat over to the Magic Kingdom, or you can get on that bus and be really close, or really be there really quickly because you are so close. And if Magic Kingdom is a priority for you and your family, that park, then this is a great choice for you.
Yeah, if you're a Magic Kingdom family, this would be a good choice for you for sure. The second reason we think this would be a good choice for you is if you like the mountains and you like the out west feel, and you like, even the music that they like play around the resort is this like epic, like wilderness, like Western. I mean, it's just, it's really fun, and you get that feel when you're there. So if you like that, if you like cabins and fireplaces and, just that whole vibe, this would be a really good one for you. Maybe you want to go to Disney, but you don't want to feel like you're in Central Florida.
The third reason this might be a good choice for you guys, if you're planning to go to Disney during the Christmas season, this is supposed to be just a great resort for that. It's beautifully decorated.
Huge tree in the lobby.
And then that coupled with its theming, I think it's just a great,
and the little
great
fireplaces. Yes, for sure.
A great time of year to go.
All right, guys, so thanks so much for watching today. I hope this helped you figure out if the Wilderness Lodge would be a good resort for your family. This is just a little bit of a touch on it, and we don't want to take up too much of your time, but there's definitely a lot of room options, a lot of size, like for the size of your family. There's a lot of that here at this resort. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this, and let us know in the comments if you've ever stayed at the Wilderness Lodge before. We'd love to hear what your thoughts were on it, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.